Hey YouTube, it's Libby and I'm out hiking today, but really I'm out here just trying to make a YouTube video. And I am somewhat concerned for my safety, I'll call it, because there are ticks that are known to be on this trail, and they are definitely one of my fears. But today, as I hear someone walking through the woods, maybe that's another one of my fears, I'm out here talking about a bag that I've been using as my daily carry for my camera gear, as well as for my essentials for my kids. And that is the Shimoda Urban Explore 30 liter. So this is my second Urban Explorer. The first one I had was a 20 liter, and I will tell you, does not hold your trinity of lenses. So if you're looking at that bag and you want to carry a trinity for like your Sony mirrorless camera, just opt up for the 25 liter size. So in here, you can see it is quite full. And I wouldn't say this is necessarily what I would carry on a day-to-day basis, but for those of you that are, people that want to carry a lot of gear, just gives you an idea of capacity. So this is a Peak Design, I'm gonna call it just like a tech pouch. To be honest, I don't really use this, and I'm thinking about doing a review on the fact that there's probably better options out here. So tech pouch. This is the DJI mic kit that comes that my mic is being held in, so I have the wireless charging, the adapter for the Sony camera, and a lav mic. This is the case for the Osmo Pocket 3, which is currently filming this review. A backup battery. Then I had the 24-70 on its like facing down. It does come up a little bit from the bag, just as an FYI, so yeah, but it still fits. And then I also have a 50mm Sony 1.4. Then I have the A7R5 on its side with the Nisi filter kit and the 1635. I have I think it's the BCM, I don't even know which one, but the Sony shotgun mic. And then in this pocket, I have the strap for the Sony camera. So what I want to call out here is that this is not the core unit that came with the bag. This is a core unit that I had bought separately and is more for their Explore series, their Action X series, but I wanted something that was a little bit smaller. And the reason being is that if you want to be able to use this top pocket up here, which I'll show you, you have to give yourself room in the bottom. So typically what I would have had in this bag is probably the 24-70, probably the 1635, and last but not least, this with the camera strap in this pocket or any other accessories that I would need. So that's how I'd probably carry it. Then we'll close the bag up. And now let's get into this top pocket. Okay, so let's talk about this top pocket here. So with everything in that bag, this basically is the bottom, I should say. So this piece here is essentially touching the top of the cube. So this is where you're gonna get your extra space. Now, if you ended up using the cube that comes with this bag, your total storage space is gonna be limited to maybe about half the size of what you currently would have if you did not have that cube in. So now with this, I can put diapers, I can put wipes, I can put kids snacks, and everything that I would need up top that needs to be more easily accessible. So let's just kind of show you how you could potentially repack it with that smaller cube. So now we have, again, the tech pouch. We have the mic system. We have the case. And we have like a little bag, which I don't often say, like, this actually takes up way less space than like the Peak Design one, so I'd probably recommend that one over it. And now you can zip it up, no problem. All right, so let's just talk about the bag in general. I opted both times to get the boa colorway. You can definitely see there's some dirt, but I think it probably shows it maybe a little bit less than the black version, and I just really like the way that it looks. I like that you have the leather zipper pulls, and then you have this accessory pocket, which I currently have, like my wallet, a little notebook, some tissues, and it looks like maybe a hair tie, all within this front pocket. So it's still somewhat usable, where I feel like sometimes these front pockets basically just turn into like this no-go or no man's land pocket where it doesn't fit anything. Now if we flip it on the side, I have found that these water bottle pockets have been very generous in size. I just have a Kirkland signature one. As you can see, like a little bit of wear here on the side of the bag, but overall really like it. And I also like that they did an aluminum extra loop here. So if you want to put your tripod in, that's no problem. Flipping it onto the other side, I also, again, really like that they give you 2 water bottle pockets. So in here, I just have my phone. And then I believe on this side, you have, yep, the extra piece, which allows you for like some quick access stuff. So I have like a lens pen, a regular pen, Apple Pencil, and I've been able to put a ton of stuff in this side pocket because I do typically like to just open the bag up in order to get the camera gear versus pulling it from the side. So it's nice that this is just like an extra place to carry some essentials versus unzipping the entire bag. All right, going to the back of the bag, this is the luggage pass-through. I feel that I don't quite like that this is like a nylon. I feel like every time I try and put it on there, it's gonna overstretch it, and eventually it will, I could see it just being like overstretched over time, so I don't like to put my stuff here. It is nice that they've given you this really cool mag lock or quick lock, whatever you want to call it, like just buckle here. And then I really do like that they've added a section here for your capture clip. I think that's a really good idea. The other thing that's really great about this bag that a lot of bags do not have within, I guess, this space is that it has load lifters. And I feel like this makes a huge difference when the bag is really packed out. So cons on the bag, I'd say, and this is not even the bag's fault, but relative to the Shimoda Explore V2, this bag is not nearly as comfortable. It also does not come with a waist belt. However, I did see Ian just hit up some people saying that they are now making one. So if you end up getting this 30-liter bag, I definitely recommend it. It definitely gets hot, as you can see from some of my back sweat, or maybe you can, it's starting to stain down below here, and I don't know how I'm going to clean that. So Ian, if you end up watching, please let me know. And then outside of that, I really think that, you know, overall, it's probably my favorite like everyday carry bag that I have carried. You know, I think ideally the 25-liter size would have been the perfect bag, but I'd gotten this for a killer deal on B&H. And again, as I felt like I'd already lost a lot of money on my 20-liter, that I just wanted something that was still going to carry a bunch of accessories. So the only other thing that I'll say about it too is that, again, if you are a small person like myself, so again, like 5'2", this bag is going to be huge. So I still am kind of looking for that perfect balance of can carry a bunch of gear, can carry kids gear, but doesn't overly, you know, weigh a ton or look super massive. But yeah, I mean, this literally carries everything. So ask me comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you have this bag? Do you have their other bags? Do you want to see a comparison between this Urban Explorer and the Explorer V2? Let me know. And yeah, I guess I'll continue my hike through tick-infested country. So we'll see you at the next one.